I'm Jack Morris, I'm Sublime every time, and you are watching Limitless Wrestling.
On this edition of the Limitless Wrestling Event Center, we take a look back at the madness at Madrid's Built for Speed as Bear Bronson challenged Limitless World Champion Donovan Dijak. Plus, the long-awaited debut of the Wanted Man and new TNA Heavyweight Champion Nick Nemeth. We'll also take a look at the action still to come this summer, including this Friday night at the Westbrook Armory. It's crunch time, our last stop before the VLC 26 at the Portland Expo. Hello, everybody, and once again, welcome to the Limitless Wrestling Event Center. My name is Cody Tugas, and this is the show where we get you caught up on all things Limitless, from our most recent events to everything upcoming, to get you all caught up for what you need to know and everything going on. And there's certainly been a lot going on. So what do you say we get right down to business as we take a look back, as I mentioned, at our debut live at Madrid's in Portland, a red-hot night of action. Hot night outside as well. Shout out to Madrid's for some fine air conditioning inside the building, but it could only cool off the action inside the ring that much. We kick things off with a dream match, I would certainly say, and a debut for Sublime every time. Jack Morris, who you saw at the beginning of this video, as he took on former Pro Wrestling Noah stablemate in the Good Looking Guys. It was LJ Cleary, and it didn't quite go the way Jack would have expected. LJ Cleary picking up his first Limitless win after a couple of swings and misses at the plate. Tremendous moment for him. Certainly something that we'll be looking back on and saying, okay, this is where he was really able to start building up some momentum. And we're going to be looking back the next match after that as well as one of those examples, as the infamous Darren Richardson was able to get his maiden Limitless win in a four-person contest as he defeated Ace Romero, the damsel Daphne DeVille, and the debuting DJ Springs. And in the process, Richardson may have just caused some trouble between Ace Romero and Daphne DeVille. Time will tell if cooler heads prevail. But regardless, a big win for Darren Richardson. More on him in a little bit. But for now, talking about, well, causing some issues, certainly, you got to talk about the B3 as they took on Jada Stone and her mystery partner, Gabby Forza, with Jada gaining a measure of revenge over the B3 after their actions at Warzone at the Portland Expo a little earlier this year. And well, unfortunately for the B3, perhaps unfortunately for Becca, Jada Stone has not forgotten. Let's hear what she has to say on the situation.
On Becca? On God. Did you see me beat those two morons? And if you didn't, Becca, don't worry. It'll be on YouTube later for you to watch. But come August 8th, that ass whooping will be up close and personal. Because last time when I qualified for the tournament, I couldn't even celebrate my win because you sent your two morons to come attack me, as per usual. So August 8th, me and you, the Spark versus Becca. And you can't run nowhere this time. See you August 8th.
We talked about it off the top. Let's talk about it now. A showdown between Anthony Green and Nick Nemeth. A battle for pride. A battle for Anthony Green to prove to himself that he still belongs amongst the elites. And well, didn't quite go the way he was hoping for either. Nick Nemeth picking up the victory at Madrid's, But what happened afterwards? Well, an interesting exchange of words.
Debut of a lifetime. Tonight, I was here to show the world that I'm the best thing in wrestling. And I couldn't fucking do it. You hear yourself, right? You talked all your shit. You thought you backed it up. And you didn't. That's the difference. That's the difference between talking a bunch of shit to a camera and 50 people or 500 or 5,000 instead of 50 fucking thousand. That's the difference. Not kissing ass, not being good, actually backing it up. Your attitude's writing checks, your ass can't cash, and that's fine if you're me, because I actually back it up in the ring. You're one notch away, from figuring it all out. And if you actually do, then you got a chance. You got a chance to go all over the world. But until you do, you better wake the fuck up.
In a Vacation Land Cup qualifying match, a grudge match. The main character, Aiden Aggro, taking on 23 Hazard. And, well, talk about matches that didn't go the way people expected it to go. Perhaps the individuals in the ring didn't expect for it to go. 23 Hazard looked to have this match under control, takes his eye off the ball, and loses by countout to Aiden Aggro. Aggro qualifying for VLC 26, and for 23 Hazard, well, it wouldn't be the only time on this night that he took his eye off the ball.
Where is our security? Wait a minute. Call it a security member.
Throw another side! Throw another side!
Oh my God! Oh God, oh God! Scotty 2 Hotty. Scotty 2 Hotty is here. He's here for his pound of flesh. And he falls over Hazard. Spear on a Scotty 2 Hotty. 23 Hazard ruined the moment for Scotty 2 Hotty. Last time we were in Portland. Last time at the Portland Expo. Scotty 2 Hotty had a chance to leave professional wrestling with his head held high. And 23 Hazard soiled the whole situation. I gotta believe Scotty 2 Hotty's exit. It's been put on hold until he can get his hands on 23 Hazard. Security, referee staff doing their best to separate the two. Portland wants blood. A 23 Hazard. 23 Hazard making his exit. No birth of the VLC and the ire of a living legend in Scotty 2 Hotty.
Let me tell you something, you little son of a bitch. May 8th at the Portland Expo, I was supposed to have the most special night of my friggin' career. I wrestled my own son, Keegan Go, and I wrestled him. And then you wanted to come in at the end and lay us both out, leave us laying. Dude, I've been around the fucking world. I've been around the world with WWE, with AEW, you name it. I've been around the friggin' world. Never have I been humiliated like I was at the Portland Expo in front of my parents, in front of my brother, my sister, my wife, my daughter, my son. You humiliated like I've never been humiliated before. Yo, you're different. You're different, all right? Well, let me tell you something. August 8th, Limitless is coming back to Portland at the Expo. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to apologize to you guys right now. I am in a place I've never been in my career before. If you are going to come to the expo on August 8th, there will be no dancing, guy. There'll be no fun. There'll be no smiling. There'll be no worm. You're not going to get Scotty too hotty. You're going to get... You're not getting Scotty too hotty. You're getting the kid from Westbrook, Maine, Scott Garland. So, the powers that be, Randy, I don't know where you're at. Randy, I'm sorry what I'm gonna do to this little motherfucker. I don't care about winning. I don't care about losing. I don't care about if it's a draw. I don't give a shit about any of that. I care about kicking your stinky teeth down your throat. You are nothing more than a disrespectful little shit. So whether it's no holds barred, whether it's a Portland street fight, whether it's no DQ, well, I don't care what you call it, it's all the same. It's not going to be a professional wrestling match. It's going to be a fight.
Wow! August 8th. What a barn burner of a development. Scotty Too Hotty. No holds barred. Scott Garland in this iteration will take on 23 Hazard at the Vacation Land Cup 2026.
And in the main event, Donovan Dijak defending the Limitless Wrestling World Championship against #1 contender Bear Bronson. A match that certainly lived up to the hype, to the expectations, heavy hitting, highly contested, but in the end, Donovan Dijak pulls off the win, gets the victory, shocking the crowd at Madrid's, who were fully behind Bear Bronson as perhaps the next world champion. It was not meant to be on that night, but we may have gotten an indication of who the next challenger for Donovan Dijak may be.
In February, I got to fight for the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. That loss hurt, but a match against Donovan Dijak, I brought my best, because I knew I needed to. Just like you did. Just like you did. What I did not expect was my best friend Aaron Rourke turning on me. The Bacabella family coming out, getting involved. I prepared for that. I knew it was going to happen. I prepared. That I did not expect. And that hurt is something I still carry with me today. I thought I'd find closure in the cage match. I needed that match. I needed a singles match with Aaron Rourke today. It did not happen. I did not get that closure. But I do know what will help me find that. At Vacation Land Cup, I want a singles match against Donovan Dijak for the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. And if I can't do it, if I can't be Limitless Wrestling World Championship, I can live with that. But I need to know. I need that match like you got today. You got a fair match against the champion. I need that, and I deserve that. So I am laying down the challenge, and Donovan Dijak, I know you hear me.
Gab, you're right. Tonight, I got a fair shot. That's as fair as it's gonna get. And I failed. I failed. And I couldn't get it done tonight. Gab, you want a shot at the Limitless World Wrestling Championship? I couldn't get it done, and Gabby, you are not me. You're better than me. You are better than me. And I know deep down, just like everybody in this room, everybody watching at home knows deep down that you are one of the best wrestlers in the fucking world. If there is anybody in this world that can slay Dijak, it is a big, strong gnome. Take that Limitless Championship home to us.
A wild night of action, to say the least, live at Madrid's. If you have not already done so, you can check out the full event on the Limitless Wrestling YouTube channel. But of course, that's not the only spot to check out some Limitless Wrestling action. My AEW, of course, now hosting some select Limitless content from the vault up to more recent events. If you want to see, well, multiple-time AEW World Champion MJF in the early stages of his career, you are able to do so. You might find some hidden gems as well, some big names of the past. How about Matt Cross, M-Dog 20, taking on Petey Williams in a Limitless Wrestling ring from November of 2017. And of course, so much more. So go ahead, check it out. You know you want it. Check it out, myaew.com for more Limitless Wrestling action. But in case that is not enough Limitless Wrestling for you, let's talk about what is coming up this week. Live this Friday from the Westbrook Armory, it's Crunch Time, brought to you by our friends at Bull Moose and Rugged Roots. Limited tickets still available. Very limited tickets still available. In case you have not already made that decision to join us at the Westbrook Armory this Friday, it is not too late to do so. But in terms of the night, what's happening inside the ring, well, it's just as important as what's happening outside the ring, as we here at Limitless are proud to be working with the Locker Project, and we'll be running a food drive the night of Crunch Time, and any donations you make will earn yourself some raffle tickets, as we'll be giving away a Limitless themed prize pack. Key needs for this food drive include rice, flour, and pasta, but of course anything can help. So for those of you that are able to do so, we would very much appreciate it. And again, a big thank you to the Locker Project for being a part of Crunch Time. But that, well, that's just where it gets started. Let's talk about what you can expect to see this Friday night. And well, you can see he, Blackheart, Lio Rush, of course. Maybe not my best segue, but I can't contain the excitement. Lio Rush returns to Limitless Wrestling to take on 23 Hazard. We already talked about Hazard's, well, let's go with a fumble at Madrid's. He is certainly going to be determined on this night, but when it comes to the ever unpredictable Ring of Honor television champion, it's going to be an interesting clash, to say the least. So again, Lio Rush coming up this Friday night at the Westbrook Armory. But that is just where we kick things off. Also announced a gigantic 6-person tag, as we will see the debuting Leeds Lewis, the French sensation, making his maiden journey over to the North American wrestling scene. He will be teaming with, well, some longtime favorites. Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, Busta, and the Brain back in Limitless and looking to go insane on the trio of Limitless Wrestling World Champion Donovan Dijak and the team of Channing Thomas and Anthony Green, Starstruck, together known as The Limit, and they will certainly push their opponents, the other three, to their limits in this one. You're not going to want to miss this gigantic 6-man tag match, but it's not where the action ends in terms of wild setups. In a Vacation Land Cup qualifying match, 4 men will go to war to earn their spot in this year's tournament, as we see the return of the deadliest catch wrestler, Seabass Finn. We also see the return of the root of all evil, Charles Mason, as they will be joined by the infamous Darren Richardson and Bear Bronson. For Darren Richardson, again, very promising effort at Madrid's to get his first win, but I'm sure he won't be too happy to see Bear Bronson. The last time those two were in the ring at Warzone at the Portland Expo didn't go all that well for Mr. Richardson, and certainly Bear Bronson going to be more motivated than ever after coming up short at Madrid's. But again, only one can qualify for VLC 26. And speaking of Warzone, just brought that event up a moment ago. A match that we were supposed to see on that night, Brooke Havoc taking on Becca. But thanks to the, well, frankly, you know, I'll hold my tongue on this. Due to the actions of B3, that ended up turning into a 6-person match. This time out, though, Becca will not be able to avoid this one-on-one contest with Brooke Havoc. Those two having a showdown that you are not going to want to miss again this Friday at the Westbrook Armory. Plus, 2 major announcements have been teased. First up, it is the MSP Trio back at the Westbrook Armory for the first time since 2019 with a major announcement to come. Of course, we have already seen this trio in their final match as a unit earlier this year, so one has to wonder what they have in store for us in Westbrook. But again, they are not the only ones with a major announcement, as Emmy Award winner John Alba returns to Limitless, and certainly he has quite the history of some blockbuster announcements. Dare I say the Hardy Boys, of course, last time out. So who knows what we will see, what we will hear from John Alba this Friday. But you are certainly not going to want to miss this. Again, it is crunch time this Friday from the Westbrook Armory. Of course, you can check it out on the YouTube side of things as well if you can't join us in person. And speaking of the VLC, the Vacation Land Cup 2026. It's been a lot of conversations. Who is going to be in this year's tournament? We have 2 of the names so far. Aiden Agro, Jada Stone, both confirmed. The question is, who will be joining them? And we turn that question to you. A familiar face, Hooligan Bam, was at Madrid's, asking all of you what you thought you might see, what you wanted to see in the Vacation Land Cup 2026.
Who do you think is going to win the Vacation Land Cup?
Vacation Land Cup. As a form, if he's in it, I believe so. I'm a big boy myself, and so it's big boy season, baby.
Big boy season, AC,
AC,
baby.
I'm gonna say it's gonna have to be Gabby all the way.
All right, the know me, okay. Gabby Forza, the know me, I
think Jossie. Hey, Aiden Agro.
Yeah, Aiden Agro. All right, the main character.
Anyone but 2-3 Hazard.
I'm gonna throw one out there. I'm gonna say Alec Price.
Ooh, Alec Price. All right.
Bear Bronson.
Bear Bronson. Okay, all right.
I'm just gonna shoot this out there. I think he gonna catch a body. 23 Hazard.
Ooh, 23 Hazard, 2-3 Hazard. All right.
Oh, that's a hard one. I want to say Jada Stone.
Oh, Jada Stone. Oh,
I'm going to say, hopefully, that this is Agro's year.
Ooh, okay. The main character.
Anybody? I'm gonna say Gabby.
Ooh, Gabby.
I'm gonna say Gabby.
Oh, maybe if they put him in, Conan Lycan.
Conan Lycan. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. You got a next pick.
Okay. Next pick, honestly, Jada Stone.
Ooh, Jada. Okay, I can see Jada. I can see Jada.
Tickets are still available now. LimitlessWrestling.com. The VLC 26 Vacation Land Cup at the Portland Expo on Saturday, August 8th. It is not too late to get your tickets, but don't wait too long. It's a risk you're not going to want to take for a red-hot night, perhaps highlighted by the Limitless Wrestling debut of the Man Beast. The War Machine, Rhino, will be at the Portland Expo on August 8th, Saturday, August 8th. Again, limitlesswrestling.com for tickets. And this is where we will start to wind things down for this edition of the Event Center. I want to thank you all very much for joining me again one more time this Friday night at the Westbrook Armory. It is crunch time, our last stop before the VLC 26 event at the Portland Expo on Saturday, August 8th. Of course, you can check out the events live as they occur on the Limitless Wrestling YouTube channel. And of course, limitlesswrestling.com for all the information that you need. For now, though, again, one more time. Why not? One more time. 3 more times, maybe. Thank you very much for joining me here at the Event Center. And I will see you before VLC 26.
Machiavellian is Illuminati all through your body. The blows like a 12-gauge shot. Feel me? And God said He should send His one begotten Son to lead the wild into the ways of the man. Follow me. Eat my flesh, flesh of my flesh. Come with me. Hail Mary, run quick, see what do we have here now? Ride or die. La 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 la. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Picture paragraphs unloaded, wise words being quoted. Use the weakness in the rap game and sold it. Bow down, break wild, open the lenses. See niggas coming for me. I'm a diamond when they glistening. Now pay attention, best me peace, father. I'm a ghost in these killing fields. Hail Mary, catch me if I go. Let's go deep inside the solitary mind of a madman. Screams in the dark, evil lurks, enemies see me flee. Activate my hate, let it break till I'm flaming. Set trip, empty out my clip, never stop to aim. Some say the game is all corrupted, fucked in this shit. Stuck, niggas is lucky if we bust out this shit. And plus, mama told me never stop until I bust a nut. Fuck the world if they can't adjust. It's just as well, Hail Mary, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see what do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? La da 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 da. Come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see what do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? La da 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 da.
Versus Keegan, then it's Haru, then it's Agbo, now it's Scotty. Bro, everybody wants a piece of the HAZ, bro.
Sucks to be you.
You want to run that by me again, bro?
I'm just saying. If you want to be a winner, you gotta hang around winners.
still Maine's favorite referee, Eric "My Greenleaf. I gotta give him a shout out now. He's the Joey Styles of our generation. On commentary, Mr. Johnny Torres. And of course, we've got Sam Laterna handling interviews backstage. My name is Rich Palladino. Westbrook traffic was a bitch. I said, are you ready? And we're going to kick things off with a shout out to our partners at Bull Moose. This is the Bull Moose Bonus Match. Scheduled for 1 fall.
Thunder, courtesy of our friends at Bull Moose. DJ Powers has taken the mantle of undeniable, has carried it every step of the way. Like a perfect rushing quarterback, like the running back of his generation, DJ Powers continues to get better, wiser to the game with each and every rep in a wrestling ring. What's Russell's gotten to know? Limitless Wrestling already knows. Maine, they're getting another round of the DJ Powers experience tonight. Here, and we're back, folks. Westbrook Armory, Westbrook, Maine. Johnny Torres on the call. An honor and a privilege to be back in the saddle for this one, folks. Crunch Time is always a landmark event across the Limitless Wrestling calendar, year in and year out. This is a real steam builder for folks heading into the Vacation Land Cup, and it's a builder for the next calendar year for people that have eyes on the next VLC. DJ Powers falls into that exact category. Hold on now, might be looking to adorn Rich Palladino. Not happening. Rich Palladino's having none of that shirt. No Nintendo Powers for him, more of a Sega guy. Now DJ Powers, his opponent, a debut stepping up to the plate. His brother's terrific. He is magnificent. El Magnifico enters the Westbrook Armory for the first time. A pivotal venue across Limitless Wrestling history. DJ Powers, El Magnifico, the latest to step up here in Westbrook. Courtesy of our friends over at Bull Moose. I know our camera crew's locked in on that Kyle McLaughlin signed memoir. Better be locked into our opening contest. Warm welcome. El Magnifico. We'll turn it back over to Rich Palladino.
Introducing first in the corner to my right from Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Weighing in at 201 pounds, the undeniable DJ Powers. Señores y señoritas, his opponent to my left, from La Casa de la Puebla, weighing in at 135 pounds, El Técnico Supremo, El Magnifico.
Crunch Time 26 kicking off with a bang. Bull Moose bonus match action coming at you. Westbrook, Maine. El Magnifico makes his Limitless Wrestling debut against the undeniable DJ Powers. Our referee, Eric Greenleaf, calls for the bell, and we are off. El Magnifico quickly rallying our Westbrook fan base in attendance to a frenzy, magnificent frenzy. DJ Powers not having it, not loving it. Oh. Oh, hold on. DJ Powers, in his eyes, he's now making it a fair fight. Probably not wise. Oh! Definitely not wise. Bates in Powers, and El Magnifico off to the races. All the way around the tilt-a-whirl head scissors. DJ Powers off balance, cradling the neck, and now looking for the wheelbarrow. DJ Powers puts the brakes on, but drop toe hold right across the middle rope. Cooking in the pot. Eyeing the opposite ropes. Building the energy in the rope. Oh, DJ Powers snaps off the Yakuza kick. Big setup, big follow through. He's been watching his home run derby into the cover now. One count. El Magnifico. Not only built with speed, he's built with resilience, but DJ Powers, he's undeniable. Just ask him, he'll tell you. All the way around to the neck breaker. And there you have it. Ask and you shall receive. DJ Powers, though, in the driver's seat. He knows how to change paces with the best of them. Dialed in with the knife edge chop. DJ Powers, the reach advantage. He's really dialed in on the striking. Top of the hip, snap suplex, quick float over. Shallow two, however. But DJ Powers, calm, cool, collected, but not for long. Not if El Magnifico has anything to say about it. But now, well done on the defense, the fireman's carry. Looking to quiet all those in the room. Wait, hold on. Rolls out of the Death Valley driver, El Magnifico. Baseball slides through the legs. Beautiful misdirection, shoulder to the midsection. Swirl of the fingers, bad news. Rolls through the middle, but back on the shoulders. Oshigoroshi. Fireman's carry, the back breaker, the cover. Deep hook on the outside leg. It wasn't to be for DJ Powers. Only good for two. Folks watching at home, we appreciate you tuning in, joining us on a beautiful Friday night here in Westbrook, Maine. Crunch Time 26. Johnny Torres in the cockpit with y'all. DJ Powers. Yeah, really he's closed up the fist. No more open hand chops now. Fists finding forehead. But he cannot allow Westbrook, one of the rowdiest crowds in Limitless Wrestling history. DJ Powers. He's trying to tune up his own band, but the cacophony of those in attendance has him off his game. Folks, we know too well how quickly a Maine wrestling audience can throw even the best off their game. Ask 23 Hazard at Built for Speed. That's another story for later. That's not what he had in mind. DJ Powers, a different song if he has his way, but El Magnifico, the wheelbarrow, sticks the bulldog. Bought himself some space, bought himself some time. Back up to his feet, and now coming in hot. Flies in, big right. Make it a pair. Weaves his way on through. A strike to the midsection, changing levels, but the kick was caught. But he caught him on the way around. DJ Powers. That was a kick right on the button from El Magnifico. And that's a lot. A rail laid down. Train leaving the station. Bandera to the outside. Magnifico, though, climbs up into the enziguri. Brained him with the kick. And now once again looking to roll through those ropes. Up on the shoulders. Sticks him with the DDT. Now looking to follow up. Into the cover. Oh, 2 3/4. Closer and closer we inch. These pair of bull moose bringing it to one another to kick things off. A debut in an opening contest. A lot of weight on the shoulders already of El Magnifico. Leg lariat to the back. Wrong part of town for DJ Powers. Here we go. Wait, nobody home on the clothesline. Stick kick. Quick follow-up into the cover. DJ! Closer and closer we inch. Both combatants on pro wrestling's equivalent of the goal line. Bringing each other closer and closer to the brink. Truly crunch time for DJ Powers and El Magnifico. Powers now looking to slow things down. He's going to try to wait. I spoke too soon. I thought he was going to bring the level down. He is instead looking to bring it up, ascending to the top rope. Perched, and he's got options. Was thinking frog splash, saw the boots come up, but was not able to slow his impact into the extended pair of boots of El Magnifico. DJ Powers trying to pick up the pieces. He might not want to stay there for too long. El Magnifico, Tiger feint kick. And now, back into the ring, El Magnifico. Well done! 180 into the Shiranui. That is it! El Magnifico victorious to kick off Crunch Time 26. Well, a debut victory to kick off Crunch Time 26. Folks, that is what our yearly Crunch Time event is all about. El Magnifico proving to be one to watch within the wrestling realm of Maine. Let's wrestle Limitless Wrestling. Keep your eyes peeled. It's just gotten a little more magnificent. Crunch Time 26, an unbelievable event, year in and year out. As I thumb through my Rolodex of past Limitless Wrestling events, Crunch Time, it's one to beat every year. And we got plenty more to come, folks. Leo Rush, 23 Hazard. Becca, Brooke, Havoc, Vacation Land Cup qualifying action. All-Star 6-man tag action. Turn it back over to Rich Palladino, who's going to tell you more about it.
How we feeling, Westbrook? Friday night, we've got beverages on sale right there. Take your bar staff accordingly. We've got pizza on sale. Feel free to take your food staff accordingly. We got merch all over the room. We got great vendors. We got some birthday shout-outs we're going to get to. But I think we get right back to the action. The following contest is scheduled for 1 o'clock.
Crunch Time 26. This one, folks, has been cooking in the crock pot for some time. Concert time. B3 double CA. Here we go. double C to the A. Back in Westbrook, Maine. No Shooter Boys, no further members of B3 at her side. The Shooter Boys been suspended for this event. Their actions against Jada Stone at Bilford Speed could not be forgiven. Intolerable. But folks, this one's been cooking since our last event at the Portland Expo. What quickly turned into trios action was initially a singles contest between Becca and Brooke Havoc. Every night is emo night when Brooke Havoc is in town. And Brooke Havoc has been chopping at the bit for this one, for it to happen proper. And it is proper singles now. Brooke Havoc, Becca, Crunch Time 26. Your official introductions coming at you.
Introducing first to my left from Los Angeles, California, your favorite international pop star, Becca! Her opponent to my right from San Jose, California, the Emo Queen, Brooke
Brooke Havoc returns to Limitless Wrestling to take on the pop sensation, Becca. That's B with a 3, and don't you forget it. Nobody here in attendance at Westbrook certainly will. Finally getting our just desserts from the Portland Expo. The emo crew is here. Might be emo central here in Westbrook, Maine. Nate Speckman calls for the bell. We are off. A fascinating look at Becca now. No supporting cast, no backup dancers. It's Becca and Becca alone. But Becca, a former Vacation Land Cup finalist, has proven since day one of stepping into a pro wrestling ring that she can get it done solely on her own merits. Brooke Havoc, leg guitar. Slung way down low. Becca rolls to the apron. Becca gonna take her time. Brooke Havoc, a very gifted speedster in the game, high flyer, high velocity. Becca's wise to keep Brooks back to the corner, figuratively and literally. And now, corner to corner we go. Becca now, coming in hot, nobody home. Brooke Havoc out the back door, off the ropes. Well done, the sweep of the legs. And Brooke Havoc, it's her solo. Oh, wait a minute. Becca now. The instrument in hand, you win it! Oh my God! Channeling! AC/DC! Van Halen destroying the instrumentation on the stage! Becca's come unglued. Brooke Havoc has seen enough. Mosh pit, open that ish up. Irish whip now. Becca with the reversal. Brooke Havoc rolls out. Back roll now, keep your eyes on the head scissors. Becca's off balance. Coming in hot. Brooke Havoc though. Double jump off the ropes. Well done on the arm drag. And Brooke, the corner offense, second to none. Shot out of a cannon with that drop kick. And Brooke Havoc, horns in the sky, might be eye in the skies once again. Hold on now. Twist to Havoc, nothing doing. Becca, looking for the clothesline, nothing doing, but caught Brooke Havoc out of the air. What's it gonna be? Oh! Dumps Brooke Havoc to the outside. Becca. Well done. Environmental variables playing in her favor. And this could be time to rest, perhaps time for an encore. Well done, the fretwork on display from Becca. But now, back to business. Taking it to Brooke Havoc now. And I told you folks, Becca, former Vacationland Cup finalist. We've said it all along. Never needed a supporting cast. One of the toughest outs in Limitless Wrestling, even on her own. Hold on now, cover. Leg hooked, only good for 2. If Nate Speckman says it, you can take it to the bank. Becca now, coming through the mental playbook. It could be her take on the Moodle lock. Could be that 450 splash. The tool chest of Becca runs deep. And now corner to corner with the Irish whip. Havoc in hard, flies on in. Elbow meets jaw, quick to follow up. Becca, wait, wants a suplex, it's not to be. Putting the brakes on, the standing switch, German suplex, bridge into the pin, only 2. And now Becca. Crooked variation on the half crab. Brooke Havoc now trying to turn her way. Trying to alleviate some of that pressure. Westbrook rallying behind it. Becca now brings the hammer down and now switching it up the surfboard. Expertly applied. Knee into the small of the back. And Brooke Havoc has to make a business decision. Hold on now, Becca. Wisely transitioning between her knowledge of submission maneuvers. The well of Becca runs deep, folks. But hold on, Brooke Havoc jacks the jaw. Stepping into the big right, but the damage definitely done by Becca. Now Irish whip into the corner, coming in hot. The boot up from Brooke Havoc. Coming up, crossbody finds home. Becca rolls through. The power on display. Becca, what's it gonna be? Oh, caught out of the wind-up slam into the DDT. The great equalizer. Crunch time 26. Back to base camp for Brooke Havoc and for Becca. And Westbrook, all those in attendance, seated on hallowed ground here at the Westbrook Armory, they know they're witnessing a treat. Brooke Havoc stringing together the strikes. Bates in one, and now chin meets knee. Neck breaker finds home. The combo, and now Havoc takes off. Looking for the knee strike. Becca having none of it. On the shoulder, the Death Valley driver. High angle on it. Deep hook. 2.8, 2.9. We're gonna need the proper stopwatch at this point, folks. Becca. Becca in complete disbelief. But what's it gonna be? Something's gotta give. Sign language flying. Made it in. Brooke Havoc the back roll. Steps into the thrust kick. Now Havoc takes off. Becca looking for the clothesline. Nobody home. But Psycho knee. Brooke Havoc. At this point, are these involuntary twitches or voluntary kickouts? Your guess, folks. Good as mine. Truly crunch time. Brooke Havoc. Undeterred. Did not come this far. Clear across the country just to come this far. Irish whip now. Becca weaves her way out. Pinpoint precision on the Paris strikes, the elbow, the kick, and now stepping off the middle, followed in by Brooke Havoc. Rough part of town for Becca. Brooke Havoc. Oh my God! Took her own detour of a crossroads. Spiked Becca right on the point of her head. Becca spilled to the outside. Another one, I'm not sure if Becca was aware of that or if it was sheer physics that jettisoned her out to the mats here at the Westbrook Armory. But Brooke Havoc now in pursuit on the outside. Wisely rolling Becca back into the ring. But wait a minute, not all the way into the ring. Oh, what's it gonna be? Right on the apron, looking for the pile driver. Becca trying to lower that center, does so, extricates from a very dangerous situation. Brooke Havoc still in the apron. Oh, swept up. Rough landing for Brooke Havoc. The intersection of wood and steel. And Becca now. Oh, ascending. Could it be? Perched up. We've seen this before. Could it be the 450 splash? B3 double C to the A, victorious here at Crunch Time 26. If you were doubting Becca at any point along her journey throughout pro wrestling, throughout pop stardom, reconsider. Becca continues to be one of the toughest opponents that one could draw in Limitless Wrestling. You can ask Brooke Havoc, but Becca now. Becca with a powerful address. We already knew from Built for Speed, folks, that the saga between Becca and Jada Stone was far from over. Becca let everybody in attendance and everybody at home know that the crosshairs of B3 are calibrated and dialed in on the spark. Vacation Land Cup. Keep your eyes on this and keep your eyes on what's coming up next here at Crunch Time 26. Rich Palladino to tell you more about it.
All right, we got a lot of birthdays in the house. I want to shout out a couple right now. Melanie, very happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday. We got to talk about Vacation Land Cup. 3 weeks from tomorrow, I know I asked earlier who's coming. Who's going to see Portland? If you don't have your tickets now, we have limited floor seating and bleachers available. You can purchase your tickets tonight, save on the shipping. We got them at the merchant, the Limitless Wrestling merchandise stand. Go ahead down right, you get tickets over there. Fantastic. So you can get your tickets in advance tonight, save on the shipping. Here's what's going to happen. Just confirmed for the opening round from TNA Wrestling, The Spark, Jada Stone will now face your favorite international pop star, Becca, in the opening opening round. Now, as we all know, Aiden Agro has qualified. He will be in the opening round. So 9 years ago, the Vacation Land Cup was created to showcase the best of Limitless Wrestling with some of the premier athletes from all around the world. For the first time ever, we're going to have 2 wild card entries. They are going to face each other in the opening round, and I have the privilege of telling you who our first wild card entry is. Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? We are going to have the return of the Land Shark. Yes, Conan Lycan is officially entered as a wild card into the Vacation Land Cup. So you people that are cheering, if you don't have your tickets yet, get them right now. And this is a perfect segue, because this is Limitless Wrestling. This is Crunch Time. The following is a fatal 4-way match. The winner will qualify for the DLC on August 8th in Portland.
Crunch Time 26, batten down the hatches. 4 of the best in the game going today. Only one can advance to the Vacation Land Cup 2026. Some of them have been there before. Some of them this year have hit a fever pitch. Enter Seabass Vince. Coast to coast, they know the name. Limitless Wrestling. They've seen the saga with Joseph Alexander. They know over at Let's Wrestle. He's been at the red light, ready to turn the corner for a minute now here in Limitless Wrestling. Is tonight the night where Seabass goes green here in Westbrook, Maine? I'd love to say that he's the favorite, but I'd be doing you folks at home a disservice, because other entrants in this contest have been to the Vacation Land Cup before. They've been to the finals before. Seabass Finn looking to follow in footsteps of that caliber here at Crunch Time 26. Oh no, you couldn't ask for a better follow-up. The infamous Darren Richardson, House of Glory, World Cruiserweight Champion. One of the fastest rising studs in the game today. Those in attendance at Black Madrid's, they saw it firsthand. He notched his first ever victory in Limitless Wrestling in our Bull Moose bonus 4-way. The world over knows that Darren Richardson, one of the toughest outs in the game today. He punches his ticket to the Vacation Land Cup. Nobody will be able to tell Darren Richardson anything. As if they could already. The list of accolades doesn't quite match the bravado, but he could very well get there. Tonight could be the first step for Darren Richardson and for Seabass Finn. But now for our third entrant, the root of all evil, your House of Glory World Champion, your Blitzkrieg Pro Bedlam Champion. If you called him the best in the world today, who in their right mind could argue? Charles Mason, an F-ton of money, and he's worth that weight to every professional wrestling roster that he graces with his presence. Former Vacation Land Cup finalist. He has a chance, folks, better than a chance, to walk away from Portland, Maine with the majority stake in the Portland Sea Dogs and the Vacation Land Cup itself. The variables recently, the equations, the whole breakdown has changed for Charles Mason over our recent wrestling history. Because our fourth entrant wants to slice Charles Mason limb from limb. Put him through professional wrestling's answer to a food processor. Well, Charles Mason, he's made a living off of capitalizing on such emotions from his opponents. I also have to wonder about Richardson and Mason. House of Glory champions. Mason the world champion, Richardson the cruiserweight champion. Is there a strategy between these two? Westbrook knows. They know that our fourth entrant wants a piece, no, the whole thing when it comes to the root of all evil. Stepped up to the plate in Portland, and he's stepping back up tonight. Bear Bronson, Death Match Berserker. Has shocked every system that he has come in contact with. Has changed the complexion of every roster that he has come in contact with. House of Glory knows a thing or two. Limitless Wrestling, they know all too well. Bear Bronson might reduce this armory to cinders. But I gotta wonder what the priority is for Bear Bronson. Is it eviscerating Charles Mason? Is it clinching the berth to the Vacation Land Cup 2026? Answers, folks, they're coming in droves. But after our official introductions from the mighty Rich Palladino. Oh, hold the phone. No introductions here. Not no way. Charles Mason kicking things off immediately. Bear sent to the outside. Seabass Finn now sending Mason to the outside. And get a glance at this one, folks. Darren Richardson and Seabass Finn. This might be the first time they've touched, and what a treat we're in for here at Crunch Time 26. This is a blue chip prospect class showcase. Hold on now, Richardson takes off. Blocks the hip toss out of Seabass Finn. Seabass steps in. Hip toss. But only good for two. And now Richardson swinging wildly. Pulled right in. The half hatch. Steps off the ropes. Half hatch suplex with the bridge. Only two. Folks, you are watching Crunch Time 26 on the Limitless Wrestling YouTube channel. Johnny Torres on the call. Crew season. Oh, Mason wasn't a crewman, clearly. More of an angler. Fish hooking into the lariat. An old reliable from the playbook of Charles Mason. You got to keep an eye out for that cradle tombstone pile driver, but also those strikes. Charles Mason doesn't miss a day in the lab, in the gym, and it shows each and every rep is Charles Mason's finest outing. And now, Get your radar guns out. Keep meaty. Oh, Seabass Finn, he's done his homework. Bear Bronson! Oh no! Mason, nowhere to go! Bear Bronson, he's picking up where things left off. Between Mason and his wife. Between Mason and himself at the Butch Creek Luau. The chapters between these two. We're not done. Not by a stretch of the imagination. Elbows flying. Bear Bronson lays out Charles Mason. Soaking it in here in Westbrook. Bear Bronson, a walking armory himself, right at home here at the Westbrook Armory. And now, Bear Bronson brings the hammer down across the back of Charles Mason. Bear Bronson's been counting the minutes for such an opportunity at the root of all evil, Charles Mason. Westbrook knows. Our homie, the Nomi, chants ringing out. But now, Derailer comes from Bear. Oh, with the clip of the knee. Not able to post off both legs. Darren Richardson. House of Glory trophy holders looking out for one another. But Richardson, he's got his own bone to pick with Bear Bronson. Backflips out of the choke slam. Richardson all the way around. Sticks it on the satellite DDT. And now Mason, what a stanza. Richardson and Mason. If this is a current or future alliance, folks, look out. Baseball slide from Charles Mason. Showing the Mets how it's done with the baseball slide. And now Mason and Richardson. Some diplomacy at work here. A House of Glory summit, if you will. There you are. But wait, it wasn't to be. Richardson out of the way. Backflips off the chest. Oh, nothing doing. Fish hook. Lariat. Backflips out of the way. Nothing doing. How well do these two know each other? Sweep of the legs. Black Star Press! Well, Mason not staying down. O'Connor roll. Snatched out of the air. Rear naked choke. Richardson, long way away from any ropes. Bear Bronson now on the ring apron. Back in now. Oh my God! Senton! No, thank you! Richardson, Mason in a world of hurt, and Bear Bronson, the king of the hill. King Kodiak. Music to Bear's ears. Hold on now, Richardson. Rough. Bear paw. Out of Bear Bronson, who now clotheslines. Aplenty. Back and forth. Mason and Richardson getting crushed. Bear Bronson now. Elevating Richardson. Mason on the shoulders, maybe thinking of, wait a minute. Oh, hello. An homage. A covered track. Double stacker. Soak it in. Gabby Forza watching at home, living, laughing, loving, and gnoming. And now the derailer hooked up. Got it. Bronson. Oh, very nearly a storybook ending. Close, no cigar. Darren Richardson. His favorite role, the spoiler. Now the standing Shiranui. Black Star Press. Darren Richardson very nearly punched his ticket to his first Vacation Land Cup. Seabass Finn. Now's the time for Finn to shine. hooking up. That angler driver. But Richardson, well done. Able to scramble out, but wait. On his back. Crewing! Stroking! To the east, to the west, and now hooking up Mason. What do you got? Oh, Gory Special. Gory Special hooked up for Mason. And he's rowing. Weighted rows. And the Gory Bomb. Mason landing rough on top of Richardson. And Seabass spin. Straps are down. Fishing season, more like finishing season. Seabass spin, hooking it up. Oh, but Mason lowering that center of gravity and biting his way out. And now biting the forehead, from fingers to forehead. Blasts Finn with the John Woo drop kick. Looking for the Meteora. But Richardson, the hip toss into the corner. Meteora for Finn. Meteora for Richardson. Mason may be heading back to the Vacation Land Cup. Just keep your eyes on this Death Valley driver. Again, encore. Here we go. Wait a minute. Poison Rana. And Richardson drives it on home. Boom shakalaka. Steps into the super kick. Mason might be dead to rights, but here comes Bear Bronson. Hooking it up. Choke slam. Choke slam! Oh my God! But that's not the proper ending to this. He wants a Fire Thunder driver. Seabass Finn bang-a-ranging his way back into the conversation. All in attendance here in Westbrook. Feeling the gravity of the situation. Vacation Land Cup qualifiers. The table doesn't get any more loaded with casino chips, if you will, than it does right here, right now, crunch time 26. Well done, Seabass Finn. Drives it on down, his fisherman driver. Oh, but Mason not going home empty-handed. Biting away, sticks the landing. Shell shock Sister Abigail. Discus lariat! How good did it feel, Bear Bronson? How good did it feel? It might feel even better. Oh, and Mason rolling to the outside. If he was able to draw a little blood from the root of all evil. The true sweetener for Bear Bronson. But hold on now, Darren Richardson steps into the knife edge chop, not quite. Not quite enough on that to check the chest armor of Bear Bronson. Offering another swing. All right, Darren. Bear Bronson. Arms behind the back. He's offering Darren Richardson the free shot. Darren taking the super kick. And now, Bear hold slam! And Bear Bronson looking to put this one away over the shoulder with Richardson. Fire Thunder driver! Bear Bronson, VLC bound! We might be getting that rematch between Bear Bronson and Donovan Dijak sooner than we thought, folks. Bear Bronson punches his ticket to the 2026 Vacation Land Cup. But you can see this moment between Bear Bronson and Charles Mason. From the luau to the conflict between Mason and Gabby, wipes to Bear Bronson. This will only get uglier over time. Bear Bronson, he's gonna have to split his focus. Vacation Land Cup, folks, we're at our last stop. From Westbrook to Portland in August. Oh no, wait a minute. Charles Mason dragging Seabass Finn. He's got a Finn on the line. Not good. A Seabass on the line. Well, keep your eyes on Limitless Wrestling social media for more on whatever's happening back there. Bear Bronson asking for a mic. We'll turn it over.
That right there, that's the shit. That hits right here. Let me peel back the curtain for you a little bit. Me and Gabby, we're having the time of our lives, but man, are we banged up more than we've ever been in our entire lives. Gabby, coming into pro wrestling off of a 10-year football career, ACL tears, over a dozen concussions, missing teeth, broken noses, and then she comes into this world of wrestling where it's all kind of the same stuff. Broken teeth, broken noses, concussions, and listen, guys, it hurts. It hurts really, really bad. But when I drive 5 hours from New York, I dropped her off at the airport at 6 in the morning, and then I drove up here because I knew I'd be here. It's that name that my mother gave me that rings off these walls and makes all of the pain go away. This is a Westbrook order. Get off your fucking feet and scream my name, because I need it. We do it for you. We do it for you because I promise it ain't the money. It certainly isn't the money. But let me get to business. As much as the physical pain hurts, I mean, you can take one look at my back and my arms, you see the scars all over my body. The physical pain hurts. But I'll tell you what hurts even more is getting a broken heart. And that's where I come to Aaron Rourke. I'm going to turn my attention away from everybody here, but I want you to keep listening. I'm going to turn it to right here because I know you are watching, you scum son of a bitch. Aaron, you should know me much better. I love professional wrestling. I love all of professional wrestling. If there's anything I learned by reconnecting with the guy in here, is that I'll say whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. Aaron, I don't care. Give me a minute. Aaron, sorry, Randy. I don't care about your WWE ID bullshit. You don't get to break our hearts and just run away with a little ID tag that says I could just run off into the sunset. No,
You are gonna come right back here. You are gonna tell Gabe, Gabe, I'm sorry, but I can't say no to Bear. You are gonna come right back here, and I'm calling the shot. I just qualified for the Vacation Land Cup, and Aaron Rourke, I will see you in the Vacation Land Cup because I am calling your ass out. Do you want to see Aaron Rourke versus Bear Bronson in the Vacation Listen to them, I know you showed your true colors, but I know deep down you care. I know you care because you are just like me and you love this game more than anything in your life. Aaron Rourke, meet me and let's fight.
The gauntlet has been thrown down from Bear Bronson. He's not worried about the Vacation Land Cup, not this year, not if it means he can turn that around into a bout with the dime piece. If Limitless Wrestling Brass will let it happen, if Tubi will let it happen, then by God, sign it, seal it, and deliver it. Bear Bronson, Aaron Rourke, what could very well be the final chapter, or very well just the latest one here in Limitless Wrestling. It's not over till it's over, but it's gotta continue. You're Bear Bronson. Crunch Time 26 come roaring out of the gates. And folks, we don't even plan on putting a toe on the brakes. Not no way, not no how. Some big business coming up next. Courtesy of some Limitless Wrestling, some Maine Wrestling OGs. Turn it over to Rich Paladin.
You guys want to see that on August 8th? There's some strong words. Sorry to the kids in attendance. Next time you see Bear Bronson, earmuffs, kids, earmuffs. He wants Aaron Rourke. We're going to have to make that happen on August 8th. We got a lot of great partners with us on the ride. I want to shout out one of them right now. My friend Mike and Rugged Roots right there. With locations in Auburn, Augusta, Bangor, Gardner, Brighton, Bridgeton, I'm sorry. I'm trying. It's his writing. Portland, Lebanon, and Lewiston. And we're giving away 2 free tickets for the Vacation Land Cup. So, make sure you go by and visit with Mike at Rugged Roots. Spin the wheel, you get a deal on some of their
Spin the wheel, get a deal.
Just leave it at that. Thank you for your partnership, my friend. We appreciate you very much. Give it up for Mike and Rugged Roots. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the Limitless Wrestling Ring, my good friend, the Emmy Award-winning Sean Alba!
Maine Wrestling OGs, folks, I told ya. The resume runs deep, but his roots run rugged as ever here in the state of Maine. You may know him from a wrestling podcast or two. You may know him with some kind or unkind words about the New York Mets. John Alba, back in Limitless Wrestling. He has promised a bombshell announcement for each and every person in attendance and for all watching at home. Folks, John Alba has had announcements before. This could be anything. He could be debuting the next prestigious. It could be the return of Mac Daniels. But he's got an easel. He's got what looks like a fine work of art set up upon it. Well, folks, my suspense is at an all-time high. Crunch Time 26 will turn it back to Rich Palladino and the returning John Alba.
John Alba, welcome back to Limitless Wrestling. And may I say, excellent music choice, my friend. Now, I understand you have some news for everybody here in Westbrook, so I'm going to get out of the air. This is your man. Tell us what's up, John.
Thank you so much, Mr. Palladino. You know, there's a shirt right here. It says, if Alba shows up, we riot. Maybe once upon a time, but Westbrook, I'm feeling the love tonight. Because it's true, Mr. Palladino, that whenever John Alba shows up, you know something very important is going down. I mean, just think of it throughout the years. I've been here since almost the start. I was there when Zack Sabre Jr. faced Chris Hero here at Limitless Wrestling. Everyone remember that one? That's right. I was here when Omar was holding the sign over there in the corner. I was here when the cage fell down in the armory. Remember that? And we all lived to tell the tale of the Randy Carver having a heart attack. After that. I was here when I brought you the tag team ghost, the Hardy Boys, for the biggest show in Limitless Wrestling history. So I was thinking, how can we top all of that history in year 11? And I got on the phone with Randy Carver, and we had a very, very, very exciting idea. But in order to tell you about it, I need to first introduce our special guest, appearing in the Westbrook Armory as a unit for the first time since 2019, the Main State Posse!
MSP now, joining the festivities. Main Wrestling Modern Era OGs. Joining John Alba. Good company all around here at Crunch Time. Aiden Agro, Alexander Lee, Daphne DeVille, collectively known as MSP. A selection, a series of some of the best that Maine has to offer. Coast to coast, they know it. These four have had a tumultuous past. I think they buried the hatchet. Correction, they have buried the hatchet.
Okay. So when you talk about Limitless Wrestling history, you kind of have to mention the Main State Posse. Am I right? A foundational element of the house that they built. So how do we immortalize that? occasion. So without further ado, Aiden, Admiral, Alexander, Daphne, I'd like to congratulate you and welcome you as the inaugural inductees to the Limitless Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Oh, it's beautiful. Limitless Wrestling has a Hall of Fame. You couldn't ask for a better trio to be the first ever entrance. You're damn right, Westbrook. Stand up. How many times has this trio aired it out for a capacity audience here in Limitless Wrestling?
Don't worry about bringing your gear. Don't worry about having a match. We just have a little announcement for you. Never in a million years could have imagined that this is what was waiting for us tonight. I am so proud. I know you guys are too. We'll be more time down the road to, give proper thanks and everything, but just really quickly, thank you, everybody. And especially, just a very quick thank you. I don't know where that's happening, but we're here right now in the Westbrook Armory. Thank you, Jessica Wrestlebrook. All right, please, here's the mission. We'll have more things, but just thank you, everyone. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to celebrate it in September, but I don't know, I do, this was my idea. Hey, listen, the four of us, we genuinely have a lot of history together. I mean, very legit, this guy can only make the towns because I sold him my car. So, I'm responsible for you making money. I introduced you to your childhood heroes, the Hardys, last year. You cried and had a very special moment with them. And I mean, that wouldn't have happened without me. So, I mean, and you, for a lot of you main wrestling OGs, you may remember this, but I was your first manager ever. And it actually resonated with me because you kicked me to the curb back in the day. You, if I recall correctly, you said you were going to the moon and I was dragging you down. And then you slapped me. But now that I think about it, I'm on the New York City Sports Network. I work with the biggest stars in wrestling, and you're here in front of these incels in Westbrook.
Oh, God.
So, when the transitive property says I helped make MSP, maybe I should be the first inductee to the Limitless Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Doesn't change his stripes, does he?
It's all love. Genuinely very happy for you. But this isn't the only announcement I have. I have another announcement to make. And it involves you. You qualified for the Vacation Land Cup And I'm very happy for you. You're very talented. All these years later. I'm so happy for you that at the Vacation Land Cup, I'm going to be in your opponent's corner. Oh, wait a minute, right, that's right. You don't know who your opponent is. But I do. And yeah, you're good. Your opponent is a wild card. And he's in the tournament because he is prestigious.
Oh, hold the phone. Those words have rung through Limitless rafters in the past. And now, the victorious BRG Brett Ryan Gosselin. Back alongside John Alba. Hold on now. Steel chair caught. Daphne DeVille, Alexander Lee trying to wrest it away. But here comes the Texarkana Terror, Mr. 1000 proof. Ox Adams, 2 for 1, choke slam. A past alliance of BRG meets a current alliance of BRG. John Alba, Ox Adams, Brett Ryan Gosselin joined at the hip. Now laying waste to our first 3 entrants into the Limitless Wrestling Hall of Fame. How quickly can sweet become sour? Just like that. All during crunch hours, or should I say crunch time. And now, wait a minute, Jay Haru now. Jay Haru coming to the aid of his friends in the MSP. Raining down the right. But Ox Adams now. Oh, no. Oh! Nearly launched him through the ceiling. Then nearly launched him through the floor. MSP. Designer violence laid out. And the fabric of Limitless Wrestling. It's gotten a little more dangerous for all 3 members of MSP. John Alba, BRG, Ox Adams, and now a wooden door. They're not done with this symphony of destruction, not no way. Door being propped up into the corner. And you can tell these words, they've been pent up for Brett Ryan Gosselin for some time. Hold on now. Big boy season is upon us. Ox Adams now stepping into Ace. Ace Romero, Ox Adams, exchange at the right, center of the ring. Nobody holding the clothesline. Oh my God! AC effing baby, big boy effing season. Coming to the aid of MSP. Oh no. John Alba. Deja vu. It's like you've been here before. Posse's choice. Dealer's choice. What's it gonna be? AC baby! Oh no! Aiden Agro! Caught in the crossfire! Designer violence has been laid out. Daphne DeVille, Ace Romero, and now our security staff. It has come completely unglued here at Crunch Time 26. New legacies get written and tempers have never run higher than they do each year at Crunch Time. Ox Adams and Ace Romero, this isn't over. MSP, John Alba, BRG, Ox Adams, this isn't over. A lot of targets on a lot of backs. It was supposed to be a joyous moment, the unveiling of the Limitless Wrestling Hall of Fame.
See you at the
But the
VLC.
blood now has never been better here in Limitless Wrestling. Now trying to restore some semblance of order. Aggro being extricated from the wreckage. And Ace Romero, his face tells the whole story, not in any way how he wanted this to go. He wanted his pound of flesh from John Alba. It was not to be. Alexander Lee needing a handout. Our well wishes to the beautiful bald bastard of Bangor. AC Baby, MSP, their own conversation to be had. They've got some making up to do. Well, folks, what an unbelievable first half here at Crunch Time 26. More action to come. All-Star Trios action waiting in the wings. First time ever, Leo Rush, 23 Hazards. Maybe even more surprises. Keep your eyes peeled to the Limitless Wrestling YouTube channel.
Fuck around, Brett!
Ace Romero.
I got you!
It's going to be a long couple weeks to the Vacation Land Cup for AC Baby. But maybe he'll get his second shot at Alba in August in Portland. Well, folks, we're going to keep it here with Ace Romero. But folks, on the broadcast, we're heading into intermission. We'll see you shortly here at Crunch Time 26. I'm Johnny Torres. We'll see you soon. Be a part of this year's field. Fell victim via countout. Back at Live in Madrid's, back at Built for Speed. Valuable opportunity, however, to get back on the winner's track. The haters are out in force. But tonight of all nights here at Crunch Time, 26-23 Hazard cannot allow the haters at ringside to get under his skin. And in fact, they're doing just that. The signs are out in droves. The presses are working overtime, churning out more and more Hazard haters, signs, probably t-shirts, banners, you name it. A most appropriate Westbrook welcome for 23 Hazard. But as I was starting to say before, he's got to keep his eyes on the ball. Because waiting in the wings, one of the deepest resumes that professional wrestling has ever seen in this modern era of ours, has undergone a reinvention to end all reinventions, a reawakening, a rebirth, I would say. The Black Heart has taken over the opponent of 23 Hazard, and the haters have taken over the mind of Hazard, who now has a mic.
Yo, I need you all to shut your mouths while Thug talk. This week, I spoke my mind on Leo, and he stayed real quiet. I'ma give dude a chance. I'ma give dude a chance to man up right now. Why don't you put that? Try to talk. Why don't you put that Ring of Honor TV title on the line?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Because I'm telling you right now, I'm 10 toes down and ready to catch a body.
He's here! The Black Heart has taken over Limitless Wrestling. Crunch Time 26. 23 Hazard wants to raise the stakes. But what will Lio Rush say? What will he say? Lio Rush, a very multifaceted combatant, a multifaceted artist. Check out Lio Rush on Spotify. The rain is here in the Westbrook Armory. The clouds have opened up above us. The Ring of Honor television champion. A name known all around the world. A name known in Limitless Wrestling. But not this iteration. Not this edition. Lio Rush is more dangerous than he's ever been. And that says a lot. And he's better than he's ever been. And folks, that says a lot. The grandest test of the career of 23 Hazard waits in the wings It's Hazard Lio Rush here at Crunch Time 26. First time ever, we'll turn it back to Rich Palladino for your Crunch Time 26 introductions.
Stop talking! I don't want you to pass out!
It's fine!
It's fine, Leo. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is now for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right, from Newport News, Virginia, weighing at 187 pounds. He's here to catch a body, 23 And his opponent, to my left, weighing in at 190 pounds. He is the current, reigning, and defending Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Blackheart Leo
Crunch Time 26, first time ever action coming at ya. Johnny Torres on the call as 23 Hazard challenges for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship against the defending champion Lio Rush. The Blackheart has taken over the Westbrook Armory. In the words of Lio Rush, it's fine. In the words of 23 Hazard, it's body catch season. He came to catch a body. Might catch some gold right alongside. Bell rings, we are off. Eric Greenleaf looking for the code of honor. It's in the guidelines of Ring of Honor Wrestling. What do you say? A question posed to both, but 23 Hazard high-tailing it. The way he soared over the top rope. What an escape. Lio Rush drove Hazard right out of the Limitless ring. 5 count now on the floor. Eric Greenleaf. The 23 Hazard about to get counted out again. Longtime Limitless fans, they know what went down at Built for Speed at our Live at Madrid's debut in Portland. Code of honor. He approves. .23 Hazard not taking it. Those hands are closed, not open. See, Greenleaf knows it's fine. That's not fine. Club to the back of Lio Rush, and 23 Hazard quickly stomping away at the Ring of Honor World Television Champion. Westbrook not having it. 23 Hazard looking for the Irish whip, but you cannot give Lio Rush an inch. He will take the mile. One of the best accelerators with the best set of brakes in the game today. Stepping into the clothesline, Lio Rush. 23 Hazard, he's broken an ankle or two on the basketball court. Lio Rush has broken an ankle or how many in the wrestling ring? Watch all the film of Lio Rush that you want. One of the most difficult in the game to game plan for. And I've said that about a competitor or two in my day, folks, but Lio Rush, he's the type of combatant that inspires such thought to begin with. And now Hazard he's showing his own ability to put the brakes on. Snap down, pop up, power bomb. Lio Rush, very nearly a short night at the office. And now Lio Rush, dialed in, 10 toes down as Hazard would say. Hazard, nowhere to go. Receiving end of the knife edge chop. And Lio Rush, ever the masterclass of dictating the pace among his opponents. Talked before about that misdirection, that evasion, the horsepower that come with the brakes. But now, looking for the Irish whip on Hazard. Hazard, sweep of the legs. Oh, he likes it. Oh, he liked that too. Knife edge chop, dives in. Deep hook of the outside leg, only good for 2. Lio Rush, ever since he entered the picture, the game has changed for Lio Rush. He retains the speed, but his tactical awareness has changed. Hazard, though, taking advantage of our turn back of the referee, Eric Greenleaf. Thumb to the eyes, and then rough impact with the corner, and now the middle rope, throw it first. High speed, quick stop, and now raining down the lefts. He's really like this, folks. D-A-S-S-I-T. And now, face meets turnbuckle, the steel on the outside. .23 Hazard. Taking apart our ringside area here at the Westbrook Armory. Lio Rush in a bad way, now sent back into the ring. 23 Hazard quickly follows suit. Cover now. Once again, hook in the leg. Once again, only good for 2. Hazard looking for the Irish whip. Both of these two, well done when it comes to putting the brakes on. Wait a minute, we're crisscrossing. But Hazard finds home with the back elbow.
He's too little.
23 Hazard, no slouch in the evasion, the misdirection department as well. Lio Rush seeing that firsthand. And now 23 Hazard. Building momentum. Oh no! Oh no! Raining down the barbs. Now feeling the teeth. And now Lio Rush on the receiving end. Back flipping out of the leg lariat. 23 Hazard. He said it. Built different. And now the lateral press. Even with full weight on the shoulders, only good for 2. We're getting closer and closer to there being a new Ring of Honor World Television Champion here in Westbrook, Maine. Be one for the history books, folks. Lio Rush wants no part of that. He wants no part of that. And the Hazard haters in attendance certainly in agreement. But Hazard sends Rush sternum first into that corner. At the Armory, rallying behind the defending champ, the Blackheart, now extricates himself. But floored, sits out with the neck breaker, does Hazard. Only 2. Only 2. Softening Lio Rush up for his hidden shank, that discus strike, that back elbow, with the massive follow through. In case you didn't know, it's got ice in there. And now, 23 Hazard, the address to our faithful around the ring has ceased. But that was too much time. Lio Rush rallying back, mixing up the strikes. And now stacking up the punches, the rights, they're finding home. Corner to corner we go. Reversal of fortunes. My God, head full of steam for Lio Rush, back first into the corner. That's a lot of runway for Hazard, coming in hot. What a collision. Don't know how many ribs he might have broken off of that. And now takes off. Chin check. Could nearly cut in half. A classic part of the arsenal for Lio Rush, that spear. Not able to cover, but valuable space, valuable time. Breathing room, if you will. What a battle for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship that we've witnessed thus far. Lio Rush, the Blackheart, defending against 23 Hazard. I don't think it's a stretch to say that both of these two are really like this. Both of these two built different. Both of these two back to their feet. Lio Rush, perimeter defense. The elbow finds home. But wait a minute now. Lio Rush, the standing switch. Keep your eyes on this. Full 360 into the buzzsaw. Cover. Nearly a knockout blow. 23 Hazard weathering the storm. But Lio Rush, longtime fans know, when you see a kick like that, it's either over or just about to be, because Lio Rush is about to turn the page in his playbook. Talk about the final hour. Talk about any of those submission maneuvers at his disposal. The final hour, seconds are ticking down. 23 Hazard, he had a bad feeling. Rolls to the apron. Out of the drop zone. But Lio Rush, he not to be deterred. Interrupted, however. 23 Hazard finds the answer. Here we go. Chin check. Extra steam, extra rotation. But not a new champion, not yet. A beautiful strike. And now, another one from the arsenal. The leg sweep, the neck breaker. But Lio Rush, channeling his energy. Digging into the reserves now. But wait a minute, hold on. 23 Hazard on the floor. Oh, he's got the championship. Well, I don't think. I know. Eric Greenleaf not having it. But wait a minute. The Dusters caught by Lio Rush. Wait, no, you wouldn't. Greenleaf, take it to the tape. Don't do this. Oh, now. Shoulders down. Looks like a handful of tights there. The super kick lands true. D-A-double-S-I-T. New champion incoming. Wait a minute, off the bottom. Jacks the jaw with the stunner. 23 Hazard takes the spill to the ring apron. Trying to pick up the pieces of this championship attempt. Wasn't to be. The front handspring. Feet meet, jaw. Hazard falls to the floor. What has Lio Rush said time and time again? The rain, the downpour incoming! Lope Suicida. As fast as they come, as impactful as they come, and now hooked up. Black Thunder Bomb! Lio Rush retains the Ring of Honor World Television Championship here at Crunch Time 26. still the Ring of Honor World Television Champion. The words from both before the contest ring true off the heels of it. It's fine. The Ring of Honor World Television Championship reign of Lio Rush rolls on. A game opponent in 23 Hazard. But who from around this world or a parallel universe could possibly end the reign of the Blackheart Lio Rush? Folks, I gotta believe the best is yet to come for Lio Rush in his reign, especially as long as he has anything to say about it. 23 Hazard, on the other hand, the rebuilding period continues. And Scott Garland, he wants his pound of flesh from the body of 23 Hazard. All roads from Crunch Time 26 lead to the 2026 Vacation Land Cup. Back in Portland, back in the Portland Expo, the grandest stage of Limitless Wrestling. Well, we've got our Crunch Time 26 main event just around the corner. Rich Palladino to tell you more about it.
Westbrook, man, you just got a Ring of Honor World Television Championship. I want to give a birthday shout out to my new best friend Keith Austin on Sunday. He's turning 21, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday, Keith. And there are Renee and Sebastian. Love is in the air. Happy 5-year anniversary. Glad y'all can celebrate. You guys see it at Limitless Wrestling Crunch Time. You gotta love it. Congratulations, guys. So glad you guys are here with us. 3 weeks from tomorrow, here's what's going down. You got Becca against the Spark, Jada Stone. Eden Agro, we now know will take on the victorious BRG, Brett Ryan Gosselin. Bear Bronson qualified for the VLC tonight. And he wants Aaron Rourke. And we have the wild card match. It'll be the Landshark, Conan Lycan against wild card number 2. Plus, 23 Hazard against, I don't know, a guy from Westbrook, Maine, Scotty Too Hottie. And the Limitless Wrestling World Champion, Donovan Dijak, against your homie, Naomi Gabby Borza. And I'm sure if you're getting more, but you get your advance tickets tonight for just $20 at the Limitless Wrestling table. Guys, this has been a great night. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a big round of applause. You guys look fantastic. We'll see you all at the Portland and show in September. Stay connected to all social media platforms. But for my friends in Westbrook, Maine, it is now time for your main event of the evening.
Limitless Wrestling's Crunch Time 26 main event is on the horizon. It is the All-Star break in Major League Baseball. It seems most appropriate to have our own All-Star game to close out Crunch Time 26. The Bach Abella handpicked family, a trio of Limitless Wrestling World Champions. And the current Limitless Wrestling World Champion, flanked by Sidney Bacabella, Anthony Green, the alternative, Janik Thomas, world class, and Donovan Dijak, the reigning, defending king of the Limitless Wrestling ring. It has not been sunshine, rainbows, and unlimited potential. Bacabella's family has hit some limits over months past. We're gonna find out if they can break that threshold tonight against an all-star team waiting in the wings. Folks watching at home, we thank you for joining us on the Limitless Wrestling YouTube channel for Crunch Time 26. Use the hashtag Limitless Wrestling to join in the conversation. Pick your winners. Is it Team Bacabella or Team Busta in the Brain? And now we've got our first of the two All-Star squads. Bacabella with a mighty draft class. 3 Limitless Wrestling World Champions, including the current. However, a former Limitless Wrestling World Champion, his tag team partner, and the debuting international sensation, Leeds Lewis. He's quickly turned heads here in the U.S. He's found some kindred spirits, some like minds. 2 of the best in the game today. Pick a match type, a match complexion. These 2 excel in every arena that pro wrestling has to offer. 1 part Busta, 1 part Brain. One is a genius, the other is insane. Alan Price, Jordan Oliver, Busta, and the Brain, alongside Leeds Lewis. Leeds Lewis making a debut in All-Star Trios action. To say that the brass of Limitless Wrestling believe in Leeds is an understatement. It's crunch time for all 6 of these All-Stars. Will it be the French import and 2 of the latest to join the all-elite cast? Or will it be Bacabella's Golden Family? We're gonna find out. It's Crunch Time 26, main event time. Johnny Torres here on the call. We'll turn it back over to Rich Palladino for your main event introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Limitless Wrestling Crunch Time main event is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing team number 1 to my left, they are accompanied to the ring by the national treasure himself, please do not boo a former WWF I present to you Sydney Bacabella. Once again, Sydney Bacabella. You're not saying it well enough. Ladies and gentlemen, the national treasure, the former WWF Hall of Famer, Sydney Bacabella! And he proudly presents combined weight of 713 pounds, first, world-class Channing Thomas. And the alternative, Anthony Green, was with me. We are now officially starstruck. And their partner from Worcester, Massachusetts. He is the current Limitless Wrestling World Champion, the King of New England, Donovan and their opponents in the corner to my right. First from Paris, France, weighing in at 70 kilos, please welcome to Limitless Wrestling, Leeds Lewis. And his tag team partners, a total combined weight of 395 pounds, one is a genius, the other insane, Jordan Oliver and Alan Price, Busta in the brain.
Your Limitless Wrestling Crunch Time 26 main event is upon us. No better way to break the All-Star break than with Limitless Wrestling All-Star Trios competition coming at you. Baca Bella's hand-picked Golden Draft class. Donovan Dijak, the current Limitless Wrestling World Champion. The alternative Anthony Green, internationally renowned. World-class Channing Thomas, Dreamwave Wrestling royalty. Taking on the debuting Leeds Lewis, France's finest, and the Busta and the Brain, Alec Price, the Prize City OG, and Jordan Oliver, the genius of the ring. Bell rings, we are off. Crunch time personified. The Limitless Wrestling's Westbrook Armory garage door needed to be open because we're cooking in here for crunch time. 'Tis the season. No better way to send it into Vacation Land Cup than with crunch time. Leeds Lewis, Channing Thomas, starting things off for their respective all-star teams batting leadoff. Headlock. Leeds Lewis not staying put for long, but bowled over by the shoulder tackle. A world-class Channing Thomas, but the depth of the arm drag. Leeds Lewis has Channing Thomas grounded. Now wrenching away at the arm bar. Channing Thomas, NAGA medalist, he's not staying put on the ground for long. Even if that's not an ideal means of escape. But now Leeds Lewis looking for the hip toss. Channing Thomas. Well done. The double arm lock into the belly-to-belly suplex. Channing Thomas, it's no days off. Whether it be the ring, the gym, the film room, you named it, the grappling mats, Channing Thomas. He's always a step or two away from another reign at the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. The flying head scissors off the rope from Leeds Lewis. If Leeds Lewis is able to capitalize on this momentum, dare I say capture the pinfall on any of his opponents tonight, he finds himself in a rather advantageous position. Potentially Limitless Wrestling World Championship contenders position. But we're just in the first inning of 9, folks. Jordan Oliver now stepping up to the plate, bringing it around. Channing Thomas, though, not having it. Into the safety of Team Baca Bella's corner. Now Channing Thomas, Anthony Green, Donovan Dijak talking strategy. Well, wait a minute, Dijak saying to Anthony Green, prove yourself. Donovan Dijak may be referring to Anthony Green's last outing in the Limitless Wrestling ring, when he He took on Nick Nemeth. Back and built for speed. It wasn't Anthony Green's night, but he brought it. Even when he may not have been at 100%. A respectable outing. And now, Anthony Green and Jordan Oliver. Two of the highest wrestling IQs in the game today. Two geniuses of the ring locking horns. All those watching, whether it be live here in Westbrook or at home, they're locked in. Geniuses of the ring collide. And now Jordan Oliver drops down, trips up HE, steps in to the knife edge chop. Jordan Oliver living up to that brain billing, and now here comes the Buster. Talk about a tag team that has taken the world by storm. Well done, the stereo leg drops. Both of these two, they had a meeting of the minds. They saw each other's singles wrestling resume, and they thought, what could we possibly do together? The Busta and the Brain was formed that day. And they've made quick compadres out of Leeds Lewis. Brings the hammer down across the arm of Anthony Green. Fluid tags out of Team Busta and the Brain. Leeds Lewis, Jordan Oliver now. Pair of back elbows, pair of penalty kicks, and now Jordan Oliver. Well done. What started as a powerbomb ended in an inverted splash. Only good for two. Nate Speckman, our Crunch Time 26 main event official, letting us know that this bout, this all-star game, if you will, rolls on. But wrong part of town for Anthony Green. Leeds Lewis, a lot of steam. Back elbow finds home. Alec Price into the contest now. And the former world champion finds home. Jordan Oliver now. The double chop. And the drop kick. Reversal of fortunes from the prize, Alec Price. Jordan Oliver. The bull in the middle. And another bull. The golden bull. Donovan Dijak. The current Limitless Wrestling World Champion. And now, the Buster, the Brain, and Leeds Lewis talking strategy. But you know that Alec Price wants this. Donovan Dijak and Alec Price, no strangers to one another. In fact, they have brought the best out of one another. You can check out the Limitless Wrestling archives. Each of these two has raised the high score of the other. And Alec Price, a crispy open hand strike. And now Matador to the bull. The rights are landing. But now the choke slam hooked up from Donovan Dijak. Well done, Alec Price. The head scissors, the answer. The Yakuza kick finds home, leads Lewis into the contest. Now steps into a boot of his own. Jordan Oliver, the trifecta. But all three members of Team Buster and the Brain, Leeds Lewis, they're all in the ring. Perimeter defense well implemented. 3 for the price of 1. That's what it took to fall the great wall that is Donovan Dijak here in our Crunch Time 26 main event. And now it's Dijak, Thomas, and Green on the floor. Not where you want to be when Alec Price is building speed, but Baca Bella running interference opposite. Oh no, wait. Leeds Lewis pulled to the floor, as is Oliver. And now it's Price and Dijak. Oh no! Choke bomb! Donovan Dijak! Very nearly. Close, no cigar, but the choke bomb. It has laid Alec Price out, and both his partners, his fellow Wall Stars, on the floor, picking up the pieces. And now for Dijak, for Anthony Green, for Channing Thomas. This is a chance to get their pound of flesh from a fellow former Limitless Wrestling World Champion. No strangers, no love lost.
This is too damn easy.
Between any of these four.
The leaders of Limitless Wrestling.
I mean, who can argue? Future Limitless Wrestling Hall of Famers. The resumes run deep across all four. Dijak, Thomas, and Green. They want to make sure that Alec Price has to be carried out of here. And they're going to stretch the patience of Nate Speckman to its breaking point in order to do so. And now both members are starstruck in the contest now. Anthony Green hooking up a slingshot. Right into the waiting power slam of Channing Thomas. Green, cover. Jordan Oliver breaking up the pinfall attempt. Anthony Green.
What you're gonna see now is the absolute destruction of Alec Price. Take a look, Anthony Green, a great forearm. Take a look, Alec Price fighting back, but he has nothing left in the tank because he's garbage.
Well, Sidney Bacabella letting the world know his take. His family in his eyes will be walking away with the victory in our All-Star game, our All-Star Trios tag here at Crunch Time 26. Starstruck now, sending Dijak into Alec Price. And we know all too well, folks, that Alec Price, he can take an otherworldly amount of punishment. But these are three of the best at dishing it out. Anthony Green, though, Bandera to the floor. Price cartwheels his way through, leads Lewis into the contest. Floors Thomas with the pair of round kicks. And now, hold on a second, Orale! The headlock takeover, the flying head scissors. And now Capoeira, inspired offense. Beautiful post-based kicks. And now, stepping in to the lifters, the European uppercuts. In his neck of the woods, folks, they're just uppercuts. The proper lifters. Channing Thomas now, last man standing. Wait a minute, though, interrupting the balance of leads Lewis. Coming in hot, Thomas gets the boot up. Oh, but bicycles into the knee strike. Lewis now feels it. The energy in the room. Oh, the backflip kick. Pele. And now looking to follow up, suplex hooked up. Channing Thomas putting on the brakes. Leads Lewis, able to slip out. Waistlock applied. Blind tag. I don't know if Lewis is aware. Anthony Green hooking up. That suplex right across the waiting knees of Channing Thomas. A star strike. And now, Anthony Green. One of the most prolific all-rounders in the game today. The wins and losses have not been on the side of the alternative. But crunch time, the final chance before the Vacation Land Cup each year to turn that momentum around. And AG with the neck breaker, turning it around. But only good for two. And AG, he may be thinking about WTF, walking, talking, flying. Perhaps that alternate ending. Instead, Donovan Dijak into the contest now. Runway created, flies on into the back elbow. And it's Leeds Lewis now. In the clutches of the world champ. And now, there's gonna be an international flight. The release on the suplex. Massive distance. And now deep hook of the leg. Only two. The longtime fans of Limitless Wrestling, longtime fans of Donovan Dijak, they know all too well that when that release suplex happens, another choke bomb, the cyclone kick, feast your eyes, dare I say. likely not far behind. And it's dealer's choice for Donovan Dijak. But hold on now, Leeds Lewis. He's already turned a whole lot of heads since arriving over here in North America. Didn't come this far, just to come this far. What a feather in the cap it would be to take down Donovan Dijak. But now Channing Thomas into the contest, able to free up the champ. And now, Windmill sends AG into the knife edge chop. And the leg lariato out of Channing Thomas. AG heavy on the shoulders. Lateral press, however, only good for 2. But you can see, folks, both members of the Busta and the Brain, they've rebuilt those energy reserves and they are ready to pinch hit whenever Leeds Lewis, if he can make it back, looking for a sunset flip. And Anthony Green off the middle, that good hand. Never been greater, especially from such an angle. Unfinished business here. Now the boot up from his starstruck brethren, Channing Thomas. The scoop, world class. The form on it, certainly world class. Drives him down hard. And leaves Lewis a long way away from Alec Price and Jordan Oliver. But the tags from Starstruck and Donovan Dijak from Bacabella's family, they've only gotten more fluid as time has gone on here in our Crunch Time 26 main event. Hooking up that slingshot again. It landed flush once. Not this time! Parisian Destroyer! But Anthony Green trying to slow the momentum, trying to smother the fire. He fingertips away from Alec Price. But now Anthony Green. Hold on, Leeds Lewis, the wheelbarrow. Got the bulldog! Booyaka, and a lane has been created. Makes the tag. Former Limitless Wrestling World Champion, Alec Price, is now defending and returning fire with the current Limitless Wrestling World Champion, Donovan Dijak. Reversal of the Irish Whip. Alec Price steps off the bottom, out the back door. But Alec Price, one of the most dangerous that Limitless Wrestling has ever seen off those ropes. Whether he's swinging off of them or building speed. And now, hold on, the double back suplex. Alec Price lands on his feet. Popped up into the drop kick. Well done. A 1-on-2 affair. The drop kick for Thomas crushes Anthony Green. And now, all 3 members to Busta the Brain, and now off the block, Busta! 2 3/4, 2 7/8. Off the block, Busta has gotten it done, time in and time out. But folks, I gotta believe we're in extra innings now. Each and every all-star in this Crunch Time main event, they are airing out the armory. It's Oliver taking it to Channing Thomas. But now Anthony Green on the receiving end of the knife edge chops of Jordan Oliver. Now Irish whip, corner to corner. AG able to get the elbow up, but Oliver returns fire on the knife edge chop. AG the super kick. Some room created. Picture perfect drop kick. Channing Thomas on the receiving end of the Cyclone, but there's a Cyclone from Dijak. Super kick from Alec Price. And now, play it again. No off the block, Busta, hooked up, choke. Oh, hold on, not quite the choke bomb. Alec Price looking for the Hurricanrana. But Dijak, the mountain of a man that he is, Has Alec Price right where he wants him. Rocket launcher! Into the lifter, into the power bomb. Not quite. Magnificent trio's offensive stanza out of Channing Thomas, Anthony Green, and Donovan Dijak. But Alec Price in a Limitless Wrestling ring. Built different, an understatement. A one-of-a-kind build. That's more like it. Channing Thomas now makes the tag. Anthony Green in the contest. And Starstruck. They may have just the grand finale in mind, but wait a minute. Channing Thomas! Malfunction at the junction. Inadvertent crossbody on Anthony Green. And now, Alec Price heading to the apron. Tornado DDT and Donovan Dijak on the floor. But now Anthony Green steps up to the second. Hack, rack, crack from the second rope. Jordan Oliver. He dropped AG right into the drop zone. 450 splash! Leads Lewis. Interrupted by the elbow drop. Jordan Oliver leaps into the DDT. Now leads Lewis. Perfect driver. The Yakuza kick. The driver ended. Frog splash! Alec Price! Oh, Sidney Bacabella! He just pulled Nate Smuckman to the floor. Referee's discretion. That's an ejection. Sidney Bacabella hit the showers. Oh, the big right. Collateral damage. Oh no! Religious erupts. The coif. Alec Price over the top with the crossbody block. Sidney Bacabella, a non-factor, but now hold on. Steel chair in the hands of the champ. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, no, no. It's all falling apart. Handspring into the German suplex off the stunner. Bang-a-rang! Massive ricochet, massive lariat. Now leads Lewis, headed to the top rope. Senton to the floor. And now Busta and the Brain. Hood stomp! Doomsday is upon us, but no referee, Eric Greenleaf. Is that it? It's only two. It's only two. Luck be a limit tonight. My God. Last possible second. But all three members of this all-star cast, Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, they're hooking up Doomsday on Anthony Green and leads Lewis heading to the top. What's it gonna be? Oh, Dijak. Dijak sweeps the rug out from under Leeds Lewis. Oh no! Channing Thomas, the low blow. Oliver and Price sent to the outside. Leads Lewis, he might be a sitting duck. Oh my God. The Argentine hook. Feast your eyes! That is it. Bacabella and company back on the board here at Crunch Time 26. Well, folks, this was an all-star game for the ages. If not for Sidney Bacabella, things may have gone a different way in our Crunch Time 26 all-star extravaganza of a trio's main event. This was our last stop before the Vacation Land Cup 2026. We're back in Portland, Maine. We're back at the Portland Expo. Will Donovan Dijak be able to stave off another contender? And what lies in the future for Anthony Green and Channing Thomas now that they're back on Victory Road here in Limitless Wrestling? What an incredible night it's been thus far. What a main event it's been. Well, that'll do it for us on the broadcast side. We thank you for spending your free time with us your Friday night here at Limitless Wrestling's Crunch Time 26. We'll see you at the BLC. Until next time, I'm Johnny Torres. Good fight. Good night.